I show that I'm betting really hard and I actually have good hands. So later on when I'm not getting good hands, maybe I can do the same thing and get respect. Now I just dumped it and then I had picked up an ace-jack and I have to let it go. Little worse position, but I just raised the hand before and I don't really want to push my luck with an ace-jack. I definitely don't want to go all in again. And raising two hands in a row, people are more likely to call you, obviously, if they think that you're trying to just steal their blinds. So I don't really want a lot of action with an ace-jack. Maybe I could have raised. A lot of people do raise there. Just keep up the pressure on the table. Either way, I'm just trying to pick up pots and preserve my stack here. Alright, here's an interesting hand. Folded to ozone, and for once, this is the second or third time he's just completed the small blind on me. When it's forward around to him, he's just limped. Now, just past experiences playing with him at these tournaments, I'm kind of weary of the first couple of times he did it, thinking that, hey, I think he might be trying to trap me, because he knows I like to raise when people limp on my big blind. So I just check, and we just check it down or whatever, and no big pots. Now, this is like the third time he's done it, so I'm thinking, okay, he's realized that I'm not raising. Maybe he's just trying to get some cheap flops. And I almost raised it here, and I just said, I really don't want to get too deep in here with an 8-4, so I just checked it down. See, maybe if I can take it down on take it down later on. So I check. Just check it down again. And I just make a little bet to see where I'm at. 100 chips is obviously worth a lot more to him than it is to me. So I can kind of give him not a real difficult decision, but make him at least think about his hand by betting 100 chips out at it. He's not going to just easily call that with any hand. So he does flat call, and now, I'm not too much of a believer in his hand here. So I don't think he has a whole lot. I think he might have. I think he limped in with trash, and he missed either his club draw or a straight draw, or just called on the turn with some kind of overcards or whatever, or a medium pair. I don't think he has much at all. I think I could bet him off this hand. So I make almost a pot size bet, 3/4 of the pot, and which is a lot to him. And I can easily, obviously, get away from this hand if he re-raises me. And 300 chips isn't much to me right now. I can get out, but 300 chips to him is a lot. He cannot just flat call 300 chips with any hand here. So I'm putting a decent amount of pressure on him. And it looks like I could have easily outdrawn him with trash. And he told me he had an ace. So he did try to trap me. He would have loved for me to re-raise him there pre-flop. But that's kind of an example of a hand where he would have easily given me action pre-flop, but chose to fold and wait for a better spot post-flop. Which, him folding an ace there is pretty tight, but the way it played out looks like I might have been trying to milk him on the turn and then trying to milk him again on the river. So he thought that he'd make a good fold there and get out. But I ended up picking a nice pot with the 8 high. And of course I showed it to him, just to kind of piss him off. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done with hands as far as the first half of this video goes, for the first hour. Kevin raises late position, or we're pretty short-handed here, so he raises, and I fold, especially to re-raise. And let's see what Ozone's got. Kevin has to, no, he doesn't have to call. That's still quite a bit to him. 800 or 900 chips more to him, which is a lot. So, alright. Well, he does make a pretty good play. Yeah. I think I'm definitely calling with the 10s there. I'm not raising unless I'm willing to call almost everybody at this table. You know, I might not call an all-in re-raise from some of these guys, but probably, you know, Ozone raising only 900 more to him. If he loses, he still has 900 chips where he can still try to make a comeback. And yeah, there's no way I'm folding tens there. Ozone's pretty short, so he's pushing a lot of hands, especially against Kevin, who raises. He does raise with less than premium hands. So if I'm Kevin and I raise and Ozone comes up the top, it's like a no-brainer call for me. I'm calling it with tens. And this guy up here, King Possum's raised really meaningless, only 100 and some chips more in the pot, so that just adds value to the pot. And if I lose to him and beat Ozone, I still come away with the profit in the hand. So good play by him. He called with the tens, and now we're down four-handed, and that's the end of the first hour.